How can supply chain be a force for good? For that matter, what is supply chain? I know that question has been keeping me up at night. Well, come with me on a journey through supply chain. Let's start at the beginning. What came first, supply chain or the wheel? The train response would be the wheel. But let's dig deeper. Where did the creator of the wheel find the materials to make the wheel? And why did he or she find it necessary to create such a thing? There must have been a process in his or her life that needed improvement. Basically, supply chain is all about improving processes. In other words, just because you have a process doesn't mean it's a good process. Let's compare for a minute different business departments. Accounting saves money by budgeting. Marketing makes money by spending money. Supply chain saves money by improving processes, sometimes without spending any money. What does supply chain offer you? There's purchasing, where you work with suppliers to purchase materials needed to manufacture a finished product. This is for those who like meeting new people and, dare I say it, shopping. There's logistics, where you ensure that all the purchased components and finished products arrive at their destinations when needed. This is for people who like complex systems and making them operate and continue to operate. There's quality management, where you use statistical analysis to identify problems in production processes, then create solutions to control the process and make it often Six Sigma capable, meaning there are only 3.4 defects per million. This area is for all those people who love statistical analysis integrated with logic. In all areas of supply chain, there are opportunities to save millions of dollars, and supply chain is used in virtually every industry. Now, how is supply chain a force for good? Well, being a force for good is all about bettering other people's situations. Let's look back at this guy's situation. How can he possibly be a force for good if he uses up 6 months of his time to push a cart across the country, spending about $18,000 on hotel rooms and food, when he could just spend $10 on shipping the box, which will take 5 days to get to its destination? Using a supply chain improved process, he saves $17,990, which he can now spend on production, process improvements, and humanitarian efforts. How can you as an individual or a corporation possibly be a force for good if you can't improve your own situation to the point where you can help improve the lives of others? The answer? You can't. This is why supply chain is such an incredible field. You work to improve everything around you. When you see a need for improvement, you figure out ways to fill that need, despite its complexity. Supply chain facilitates improvement that inevitably results in increased productivity, revenue, and customer satisfaction that in turn allows a company to be a force for good in the community and the world. No matter how you look at supply chain, it is the driving force within a company that allows it to give back and improve the lives of others. Now that you know about this incredibly powerful field, look into global supply chain. Come to think of it, how are you going to be a force for good? Your journey starts now.